Can you hear me now? I was talking about how the sound is all wonky on the game. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've had that for a while. I just haven't used it in streams in a bit. Alright, so we're gonna start. Nails are so long, I struggle to open my solders. Got it. I had to use my scissors. Don't even worry about it. Oh good, you can hear me. Sweet. Cool beans. Let's see how everybody sounds.
We should move on.
Slurp. Okay. Alright. He sounds good. Here we go. Try and remember all the keys here. Oh, we should move on. Alright, what do we gotta do? Repentance. Finding home. Black powder controversy. Let's go finding home. I don't remember what that is. It's actually cool enough I can like wear my hair down. I'm like, oh, it's been so hot I've had to like keep my hair up. Don't want to do that no more.
Blondie, I don't mean to sound critical, but have you considered a new line of work?
Such as?
Pretty much anything. I don't think Renegade Mage has a bright future, or any retirement plan. Poor Sunshine. Bartrand will pay for her death, I promise you.
Oh yeah, we just got back into town. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's what that quest is. Okay, that quest is us going to talk to Mother.
Good day to you, Miss Eyre.
I would not wish your sister's end on anyone. Accept my condolences.
Oh, thanks.
We should get going.
Oh yeah, you have thick hair too. Understand.
Excuse me.
Saw a new house. Because we're rich and famous now. Oh, it's supposed to rain there? Oh, I'm jealous. Mother. Hi, Standal. Doggo. Bowman is taking care of our letters for us. Look at this, moving up in the world. Secret room of secrets? Oh, my bedroom. It is a secret room of secrets. Oh, I'm all happy with my cozies. Yeah. This is the look of a cozy person. Aveline.
You've settled in nicely. It's just luck and skill. Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right?
Right.
Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
You can always ask me.
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his... investigation.
What?
He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Oh.
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Muzzle the geezer. Got it.
I would never say that. But if it leads somewhere genuine, I'll pick it up on your word. If he shuts up, that's good too. He's in the gallows. Thanks, Hawke. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Aveline. I got you, girl. Look how big my poopers is. Oh, hey, Mom.
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
I'm going to make the name Hawke one to be proud of in this city.
I don't doubt it. Your father would have said that, with that exact look too. I just wish we could all be together as a family one more time.
Nah.
But I can't spend the rest of my life mourning Bethany and Carver. They're gone, and I can't bring them back. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
About that, kind of have my eye on someone. You don't gotta worry about it.
If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help.
Enchantment!
Just so.
I can make it for you.
I love him so. Okay, we already have everything. Oh,
I saw something nasty in the woodshed.
what? What about the woodshed? Standal. Adventures of the Black Fox. Okay, dokie. The library. Special deliveries. Okay. Alright. Enchantment. I know, he's a sweet being who needs to be protected. Alright, guys.
Welcome home, sir. A letter arrived for you.
Wait, what?
It's on the
What's that?
desk. That's where I'll put
Oh, I
messages
do have
which come
papers
while you're
on my
out.
writing desk. Oh! Oh! I have so many things. We're just gonna not read about them, just accept them all. That's how I do. Okay, let's go. Let's go do. Okay. Little wobbly. Please forgive. Fenris is Bay. Bestie. And Bethany's gone. Healer. I mean, Maybe we could roll with Meryl for a bit. I don't remember ever playing with her. Let's check this out. Repentance. Sounds serious.
We're here to serve the maker.
So I hear you've been visiting the Viscount's gardens, Daisy.
Oh, they're enormous. And they're always empty. Why don't more people go to see them?
Probably because they're private and surrounded by guards.
I thought all those men looked a bit cross.
Oh, Meryl. Forgotten what a ditz you are. Such an airhead. I don't think she has any healing, though. Dang, that's kind of a rip. Had her doing lightning? What's this? Morale is a unique knowledge of the Keeper lore. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. 9 points. Okay, let's think carefully here. What's this do? No. Okay, so we're gonna give her a little bit of these. We'll go a little bit of these. Okay. Still kind of feel like they're quiet to me. Can I turn the audio up? Sound effects. Music. Alright. I feel like it's quiet. Okay.
We should move on.
Okay, I can hear him. Can you hear him?
Forgive me, Your Grace.
It is not enough to ask forgiveness for a sin you committed in full knowledge. The Maker blessed us with minds and a conscience.
Sebastian! I've never played with him.
I'm sorry.
I'm not the one you wronged.
See how this goes.
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawke.
Me?
She decimated Flint Company. No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Oh, I remember.
Hawke?
Hi.
We were just talking about you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
Hawk said sarcastically.
You know, I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf.
If
I love
you
them
two
so much.
have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Tell me about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johanne Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Hey. Oh, it's a skunk outside. I forgot my slider was open again. I'm like, what is munching back there? But he's munching outside the slider.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
Is there any peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
If I'm standing beside you, that should make her think twice.
Again, your interest in my plight humbles me. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Interesting. Very interesting. What is he? Dexterity will, so he's a ranger. But I should be able to get him with a dagger, right? All right, let's see. All right, we'll have to go back to the house. Okay. Let's go back to the house to see what we can see here with him.
Mika, give me strength.
What the? What's over here? Hello? Oh. Hello? Found one of the Torahon's books. The pages are filled with secrets of blood magic. Do you feel a stirring of power as you look upon it? Destroy! Oh. Okay. Bastion. Last time I played with a character named Sebastian was Hogwarts Legacy. One of your best friends is Sebastian. So I'm a little used to yelling Sebastian. He was also outrageous. He had all kinds of crazy thoughts, and he did act like very irrationally. Kind of just flew by the seat of his pants. So we were always like, so he's just like, bruh, could you please not? Poor dog, what are you doing? You okay? Love you.
Ah, you've returned.
I have returned. Hold on.
No tax.
Alright. What is that? Two-handed weapon and shield. Oh, made me take all of it. Sure. Okay, why not? I swear I had more. Oh, storage. Let's see. Song of Sorrows. Shank. Let's see what we can get him to use here. Alright. Hopefully, I can actually get him to use daggers. Oh my gosh, you definitely have to. Hogwarts Legacy is amazing. I really, really, really liked that game. All right. Can't use any of the daggers. Requires dual weapon. Okay, well... Alright, so I did an oopsie doodle. So we're going to go back here. Because it doesn't look like I can respec him. Like, change his class. So we're gonna come back here. We'll go get him first, and then we'll go talk to Mother. And then I will... I guess I'll have two archers. Although I need a healer.
You really don't have the temperament for a slave.
Oh.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
I'm just wondering how your master didn't kill you.
How have the Templars not killed you?
I'm charming.
Okay. Okay, you're both pretty.
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawke, she decimated Flint Company.
I did.
No survivors.
No.
Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
I
don't know. I don't know about that.
We were just talking about you.
Sometimes I feel like it is.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
Hawk said sarcastically.
You know, I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf.
If you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
I played Hogwarts Legacy as a Slytherin, and it really does let you choose if you're going to be like good or bad, regardless of your house. It was everything I wanted it to be. It was exactly what an open world Harry Potter game should have been. It was just great. I can't rave about it enough. 10 out of 10 for me.
Tell me about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johane Harriman.
Johane.
They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
That's not a good sign, actually.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
His hoodie, like this black sweater that he's wearing under his armor, looks so comfortable. I'm like, I want a hoodie like that. That looks super cozy.
Is there any peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
I'll go with you.
If I'm standing beside you, that should make her think twice.
Again, your interest in my plight humbles me. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
I can't tell, probably because I haven't been around the accent enough. I can't tell if he's Irish or Scottish, but it's definitely one of those. And I love him all the more for it. All right. Dude, I almost put on a hoodie for stream tonight because I was like, I could wear a hoodie. I got a new Akatsuki hoodie from Lunchbox. It's so cute and like well made, and I'm so happy because my old Akatsuki hoodie was like not made well, and so I don't know. It was sad. All right.
Let me know when you're ready to talk to Lady Harriman. I will pray for guidance.
That's right. He's a brother of the cloth. Okay,
I'm
so
desperately trying to stay away.
let me see what we got.
And the perfume.
We got a prince,
And those revealing
man of the
dresses.
cloth. We got a rebellious, possessed mage on the run. Also, he was a Grey Warden. And then we have a magic-infused, brooding, ex-slave barbarian elf. All right, squad, roll out. What could possibly go wrong?
We're here.
Ooh, Loch Ness. Yes.
You should have lived in Tevinter. You'd be happier there.
You're probably right.
There, your magic would be a mark of honor. Apprentice to the right magister, you would do well.
Is there a downside?
Only if you're bothered by owning a few slaves and performing the occasional blood ritual.
So they all do those things?
Just the ones who don't complain about how powerless and persecuted they are.
I love Fenris. He's like so serious, but somehow at the same time 100% sarcastic.
Do you think people will ever start calling it the Hawke Estate?
I mean, I hope so. Since I live there now, I mean, I am Hawke. She is me. I hope they call it my house. I cut my eyeball something fierce today. And now I'm like so bothered by it. It stings. It was really windy and like a hair got in my eye and I like yanked it out and it just like ripped my eye, man. Just sliced it. I love that nod. This'll do. Aveline.
You've settled in nicely.
It's just luck and skill.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
It's all right.
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads. If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can. Thanks, Hawke. I'll try not to make a habit of this.
Don't worry about it, Fran.
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
I'm going to make the name Hawke one to be proud of in this city.
I don't doubt it. Your father would have said that, with that exact look too. I just wish we could all be together as a family one more time. But I can't spend the rest of my life mourning Bethany and Carver. They're gone, and I can't bring them back. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
Nah, see? It's not how it's gonna be, Mom. Was this where that specialty... Ouch, oops. Alright, we'll see which one of those works for him. Then we gotta accept all these. Exception. Accept. 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 Yes. Yes. Alright. Cooking with gas.
Good to see you again, Sam.
And... oh! I leveled up? Look at me go. What am I again? I'm a rogue. Cunning. Let's do some of that. I wish to be the most sassy.
A letter arrived for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out.
Thank you. I did get my letters. I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a struggle bus, isn't it? These three guys together in a room, my brain.
I have prayed for Andraste to guide us to peace with the Harrimans.
I would not wish your sister's end on anyone. Accept my condolences.
We should get going. Is that supposed to be Andraste's face on your crotch?
What?
That belt buckle thing. Is that Andraste?
My father had this armor commissioned when I took my vows as a brother.
I'm just not sure I'd want the Maker seeing me shove his bride's head between my legs every morning.
Oh my gosh. Relax, Anders. Hot dang.
You! This is your fault.
What? I just got here.
You and that blighter, Varric Tethras.
What?
You'll be the end of my boys.
Do I know you?
I don't even know who you are.
Yevon, member in good standing of the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Not that it really matters to people like you.
You'll have to be more specific. A lot of things are my fault.
My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory and treasure.
Don't you dare blame her. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
What exactly were they trying to do?
It may be my fault, Monsieur. I've told them all the stories about you.
You're the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition. Please help me find them. Don't let my boys die down there.
Your sons made an expedition into the Deep Roads. Did anyone go with them?
They went alone, the fools. Just my 3 boys against every darkspawn in the Deep Roads.
Iwan is Yevon's middle son. The whole thing was his idea. Emrys and Merrin were just following his lead. The greedy bastard didn't want to hire anyone else if it meant he had to share the spoils.
Sounds familiar.
I thought coming to the surface meant I would never have to face losing my sons to the Darkspawn.
I'll do everything in my power to bring your sons home.
Why do I keep making friends with people who want to spend all their free time in the bloody Deep Roads?
Thank you, Messer. Those boys are my life. They entered the Deep Roads using the same passage you did. Please find them. I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
I'm only keeping Anders because he's a healer, and I need a healer. Otherwise, I would really want Varric. He's like the best friend in the game. I love Varric so much. Okay, guys, keep your cool. talking fancy. At least I have the prince. At least, you know, I mean, he should be able to help me out.
That's strange. The door's wide open, and not a single guard posted. This is not the Lady Harriman I remember.
Oh, this is his actual quest. Okay. Well, hate to tell you this, but I'm pretty sure she's being controlled or puppeteered or something crazy. Ooh, that's nice, yeah. You leave that skunk alone, you're gonna regret it. Say negative. Oh, yeah, that's actually good. Okay. Okay. And we save. Okay, buddy. If you leave the skunk alone, he'll leave you alone. Don't worry about it.
There is something very wrong in here.
What was your first clue, my guy?
More, you lazy son of a bitch! What's taking so long?
Oh my gosh. Who is she talking to?
Flora?
Oh.
Why does no one in this house care what I want? More wine, or I swear I will drown you in the dregs.
She doesn't even see us. This is no normal wine.
Can we not get in any of these rooms here? Oh, this one? Nice little closet. There was a door down here. No. No. Okay. Oh.
More
Hey, I
logs.
missed this.
It must be molten. You, more coins. I want every scrap of gold in this house.
Please, Monsieur!
There's nothing to fear. You'll be beautiful. Pour it over her.
What?
Don't! You'll kill her!
He can't hear me.
Hello. Oh, okay, Sebastian. Run, girl, run. They under illusion?
Perhaps I should be the one.
We must end this madness.
Oh, what the heck are you doing way over there? Yeah, Sebastian.
I visited this house often as a child. They could not have concealed such goings on.
Fancy poison ring? Sure. Okay, a cellar. Okay, so that's the way forward. But there was another way up here. This way. Where does this go? Hello?
Oh! Lower. Lower.
I beg your pardon, Hawk. I did not mean to expose you to such things.
No. The feather. Use the feather. Where have you been all my life? Today, I am more than a man. Come, felicitate me.
He has no idea we're here. I've known Ruxton Harriman my whole life. He's a complete prude.
Where's your brother? Let's ask him to join us.
Ugh, okay. Run away. Hey, Owen. A Skyrim stream? Okay, let's go. Came in at a wild time. Oh no, yeah. So what I'm sensing is we're experiencing the deadly sins. We got drunk, we got greed, we got lust.
Turn back. There is nothing here for you.
Odd. When we watched you being a drunken ass, you ignored us completely.
You shall not enter.
You shall not pass. What? Oh, are they dead? Oh my god.
One less to worry about.
Demons, temptresses. We must see what greater evil they were protecting.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Honey, lay down. You can't come over in front of me. Just lay down right there. Okay, buddy. Oh, here we go.
A ruin, so close to Hightown. I remember no such thing.
Okay.
In the shadows! More of them!
Oh, this will be fun!
Now you fall!
Never done this before because it's all Sebastian's things, part of his DLC. Oh.
I will pray for you.
Oh, that looks sick. Ooh, there's spines in it. Hold on. What's this little avenue? Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Dragon Age is... it'd be a little bit crazy. Every time I play it, I always, like, forget that it's as wild as it is. I'm always like, oh yeah. I'm blinded by the fact that they're my favorite games. I forget. Parental advisory. Advised. So many bones. Hello.
This is my favorite part! I think that's the last of them.
How about you? Get back! It's done.
Wait. Okay. So all these little alcoves, they make you think that they go somewhere.
I don't think I can do that.
I'm sorry, what?
Not going to happen.
What? But I am the most dexterous. Can you do it?
I don't want to do that.
Oh, you don't want to do it. Okay, fine. Get over there, Fenris. Where'd he go?
Is everyone still alive?
Yeah, all these little alcoves, they make you think there's gonna be goodies in them. Ew. Candygram. Uh-oh. That's not good. Taking an awful long time to load. Please don't crash. That's what happens with playing these old games on Steam. It's just hard on the equipment, you know? My back. Well, how was everybody? Just sit here until it loads, I guess. I should have saved it before we approached the boss. This is taking a concerning amount of time. Oh wow. A mod list for which game? Wow, first day of work? Yes. I was gonna ask you how it was going. I didn't know when your first day was. That's exciting. Oh.
Starkhaven will not submit. I put that idiot Goran Vale into the Prince's Sea, but the other families won't heed him.
Who is she?
I must marry him to Flora and solidify our hold. But I need more power.
I've given you much. Your desires run deep. You've already traded your husband and your children. What more can you offer?
Your plot ends here.
Who is this? Who are you? How did you get here? Sebastian.
You were my mother's friend. How could you murder her?
Such an ugly word. I prefer remove the only obstacle between her and her dreams.
Listen, we don't play this My Truth game. The truth is you murdered him.
I could create such desires if I wished. But it's far easier to nurture those that already exist. The desire for power is easy to find. You and your friend both
My
possess
face.
it, do you not?
I'm like...
You both wish to rise.
Not if it meant selling out my family.
How loyal were your friends to you? Everyone has a price. Everyone wants something.
Do not listen to her.
Oh, such a pious soul. masking so much ambition? Are you so different from my lady? You yearn for the same lands, the same power.
I am the rightful heir. She is a usurper and murderer.
You swore to put aside worldly goods and ambitions, but they couldn't stop you from wanting them.
You'll be a good ruler. It doesn't matter what you do to get there.
I'm not
That's
acting
not what I
from
said at all.
ambition. I only want what's best for my people.
For the people who'll adore you. All those smiles they used to save for your brother. Now you'll be the shining prince. All you have to do is kill anyone in your way.
You're in my way. How about that? It's probably because it's the DLC that it's loading so funky, because the rest of the game was smooth, like my favorite kind of peanut butter. Look at her surprised Pikachu face. She's like, oh, what? You're supposed to be my demon. Interesting, that. There we go.
Go down!
Afraid yet?
May you find peace.
Victory.
Let us return to the Chantry. I must pray for Lady Harriman's soul.
I'll say.
Let us return to the Chantry. I must pray for Lady Harriman's soul.
I heard you.
Sebastian, I am so sorry is such an inadequate word. When I think what Mother made us do, what those creatures made us do.
We were friends, Flora.
It was like a cloud came down on me. All I could feel or think was what the demon allowed.
Did your mother order the attack on Sebastian's family?
She did. You know Mother, Sebastian. She was always jealous of your parents. The demon twisted that until it was all she could think of. She was determined to seize Starkhaven for herself.
Was your mother a mage? How did she find this demon?
We've never had magic in our line. Perhaps that made Mother too confident. She thought she could deal with the demon and not fall prey to it.
Right. It is demons who should be feared, not mages.
Those ruins there were
not the
unearthed
Time-Eaters.
when we expanded the house. Mother found the demon inside. I think she had signed her bargain before we even knew.
Don't blame your mother. The Desire Demon made this happen.
I doubt many people will be so forgiving. If it takes every last coin my family owns, I will make reparations to everyone we've wronged. Starting with you, Sebastian. We weren't the only ones vying for Starkhaven. If you face more opposition, you have my support.
It will not make up for what happened.
No, that's true.
I'll tell you when I need you.
So, the choices that they're giving me to say as my character are definitely not, you can tell it's DLC, because usually like what you click on to say as your character is usually what they will say audibly. But in the DLC, I'm like clicking on stuff and then my character says something completely different and I'm like, that's not what I chose to say. So that's kind of lame. I hate when games do that. When they're like, you have the choice to say, it's not your fault. And so you click that one and then it's like, it was your mother's fault. kill her. And you're like, what? That's not what I said. I can't take all that gold. It's a little frustrating, but fine. Trying to find the stairs. Here we go. I'm not sure, but I think if you wanted to, you have the chance to romance Sebastian also.
So you were invested as a brother in the Chantry, right?
I had just taken my vows when I learned my family was killed.
But you gave sermons and took confessions and such, right?
Do you have something you wish to confess?
I just want to know, what do you say when people have questions? What's your answer when someone asks, so, if Andraste preached freedom and ended slavery, why do you lock up mages and keep them as slaves?
No one ever asked that.
He just did, Sebastian, you sweet lamb. It's just how Anders asks questions. He asks this roundabout way where you're just like, are we talking about the same thing, or are you just venting your frustration at me? I like Anders, but boy needs to chill.
We're here to serve the Maker, sir.
Oh.
What are you here for?
Hey, buddy.
I had hoped prayer might cleanse me of the Desire Demon's touch.
Oh.
But I still hear her voice so clearly. I feel like I've bathed in filth that will never come off.
Ew. I mean, it was really gross down there, so, you know, hot soak in a tub do you wonders. Yeah, see? You just need a scrub.
Wash behind the ears. Evil usually gets stuck there.
The demon didn't lie. I used to be bitterly jealous of my brother. I wanted to be prince. Now, everything he had is mine. And he lies in ash. I keep asking myself, do I want this because it's right? Or simply to have what I never thought I could?
Aren't you your parents' heir?
I'm the youngest son of 3. My parents were rather traditional. They wanted the heir and the spare, and I was left in the cold. They put me in the Chantry to prevent my competing with my brothers.
You seem very dedicated to the Chantry. You were put there against your will?
At first. But it was the best thing that could have happened. I was a wild boy, a shame to my family. The Chantry made me a man. It's odd. When I wanted to rule, I would have been terrible at it. Now that I might be decent, I don't know if it's the right thing to do.
It's the wisdom not to want power that lets you use it wisely.
You didn't feel what that demon stirred in me. It cannot be right to lead any army to Starkhaven with such doubt in my heart. I owe you more than I can say, Hawke. I will offer my service to you here before I move on.
Ooh. I'm sorry, my heart is for another.
Killing a few hundred more bandits ought to help you make up your mind.
You do have a unique way of working out your inner struggles, Hawke. Enough of this. I will make no decision today.
Oh, I can talk to him again. What be the problem, Bastion? Hi.
I think this is yours.
Oh.
My grandfather's bow, but where did you get it?
I don't know.
One of the Flint Company men did some looting.
Oh.
I figured I'd return the favor.
Thank you. It's hard to mourn the loss of a thing while my family lies dead. But I did think of it.
What's the story behind that bow?
As the youngest son, it was my place to lead Starkhaven's militia. But I never had a talent for swordplay. Too much getting hit. My grandfather said the bow is the wise man's weapon. You can defend your city without opening its gates. Grandfather said the day I could pull the string on his bow, it would be mine.
Then why didn't you have it with you?
I was 13 when my grandfather made me that promise. I would rise at dawn to practice my shots until I could hit the eye slit of a helmet from the top of the ramparts. But my parents pledged me to the Chantry before I could show him.
What's the story behind that bow?
As the youngest son, it was my place to lead Starkhaven's
I'm sorry.
militia.
I asked the same question twice.
But I never had a talent for swordplay. Too
Sorry,
much getting hit.
I was listening, I
My
swear.
grandfather said the bow is the wise man's weapon.
Your accent's
defend your city
distracting.
without
All I
opening its
hear
gates.
is beautiful words.
Grandfather said the day I could pull the string on his bow, it would be mine.
Were you and your grandfather close?
He was a man of the world, Prince of Starkhaven. But he had the most unshakable faith in the Maker. When my parents threatened to pledge me to the Chantry, he told me he'd gladly trade his title for a life of contemplation. The Maker ordained a place for each of us, I remember him saying. We have only to serve.
I'm sorry I never got a chance to meet them. To save them.
I know. You're a true friend, Hawke. You brought me this to remember and honor them. But if I could bring back our lowest servant by snapping it in half, I'd do it without regrets.
Oh, it's a nice thing to say.
I think Grandfather is smiling now, seeing me holding his bow.
How can people who serve the Maker allow their own Templars such abuses?
Anders, it's not about you right now.
They will not want me in this place. Let us not linger.
Aw, but I want you in this place. I want you in every place all the time. Just be around. You are loved and wanted and cherished.
Were you ever dedicated in the faith of the Chantry?
I have no memory of my childhood. Daenerys had no desire to teach his slaves anything that made them think they're worthy beings.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine how difficult your life has been.
No, you can't.
Whether you were taught it or not, the Maker has room at his side for every soul, even yours.
No rebuttal, Fenris. Interesting. Okay, are you guys gonna be friends? Interesting. I was wondering how they were gonna talk. Let's see. Prime suspect. Night Terrace. Prime suspect. Excuse me. Emmerich, I remember you.
Are you an Andrastian, Fen?
Hello, Emmerich. The guard captain says you're still chasing disappearing acts.
That's not funny. I need your help urgently. I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Ninette, Meryn, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Dupuis? That's a funny name.
It's Orlesian. I believe
Makes
he
sense.
is descended from nobility. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something. The guards raided his mansion and found nothing. They were forced to apologize, and I was reprimanded. Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
Were you the only person investigating these murders?
Yes, unfortunately. The Templar Order believes this is a matter for the City Guard. And the City Guard, well, they rejected my evidence and dismissed the murders as isolated incidents.
Isolated.
They don't care either. Women are dying out there, and no one's doing anything.
It's okay, Emmerich. I'm on your side. I will help you do something.
I retrieved a sack of human remains for you. Didn't you show it to the guard?
I did. They said the remains could have been gathered together by scavengers looking for bits of gold and jewelry.
They said there was no way to tell if the remains even belonged to the missing women. I
Wow.
had no choice but to continue the investigation on my own.
What have you learned about Gascard Dupuis?
He's a reclusive nobleman who's rarely seen outside his estate in Hightown.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
He knew 2 of the murdered women and made inquiries about the others.
Also suspicious.
It cannot be a coincidence.
No. Don't believe in coincidences.
It should be investigated at least.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I faced nothing but ridicule. To hear someone say that is encouraging.
What do you need me to do?
I knew I could count on you. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
You're a good man, sir.
We have no scheduled appointments at this time, apprentice.
I think a few of these Templars escaped the fire in Starkhaven.
We were once
Okay.
involved in an illicit relationship.
You're looking well.
Hi,
My
friend.
store is much better stocked thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Heck yeah.
Sure. Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here.
Cool beans.
Sir Ulrich's now.
Alright.
He's the only one who can command me.
Let's go do something. Why don't you do something?
Please do not bother the recruits.
Oh, alright. Let's do the black powder thing. I think it's that same dwarf who was all like up in Khnari's business being like, you have to sell it, it's a product. Nah, he doesn't have to sell it if he doesn't want to sell it.
You know,
It belongs to
Fenris,
him.
As a brother in the Chantry, I'm allowed to hear confessions.
Why would you tell me this?
I know Daenerys made you do things. I thought you might be more comfortable talking to a friend. You should know. A murder committed under duress is a sin on the one who ordered it, not the one whose hands carried out the deed.
Have I not spoken enough of my past? Does everyone in Kirkwall wish to hear every sordid detail?
Sometimes it's painful to speak, but it's the only way the wound can be lanced.
Just waiting on a good ship and I'm back on the waves.
You know, I think Sebastian's gonna be good for Fenris. He's very patient. I'm stuck. I'm fine. Hey, Qunari. Oh, you look sick. Look at him. He's so cool looking. His tattoos and shoulder and helmet.
You are Hawk.
I
A
am.
patrol went missing along the Wounded Coast.
Oh.
The Arishok says you have some semblance of honor.
Oh,
so
yeah.
tell me, did you kill them?
If I did kill them, why would I tell you? You'd just attack me.
I seek an answer to a question. What has happened to the missing Karatam? Vengeance is not relevant to this task.
I can't be your only suspect. There's Coterie, Carter, Templars. Take your pick.
You think the Baz in this city could fell a Karatam? Hardly. You are another matter.
Oh.
If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
I'm flattered that you think so highly of me. Oh. Bleh. Hold on. Gotta go the long way around. Hello. Knock knock.
All are forbidden, except you, for now.
Oh. I'm liked. Hello. Gosh, your tattoos are awesome. The red is nice.
Serah Hawke.
Hello.
Yes?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Qunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawke. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlock.
Oh.
You will want to hunt him.
Excuse me, but this sounds like quite the feat.
It was allowed. The stolen formula was a decoy.
Oh.
Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district?
Oh, he would be so
A
stupid.
courtesy, Hawke. You will want to hunt him.
So, how dangerous does this fake mixture become?
It is not a threat to Qunari. For your kind, it is as dangerous as those who breathe it.
No riddles, please.
The gas kills, but first it turns allies against their own in blind rage.
Oh.
So, the greater the skill of those sent against us, the more dangerous they become to their own people.
That's actually a cool
And
weapon.
you thought this was a good idea?
It is no longer our problem.
I barely spoke to you 3 years ago. Why give me this warning?
You are capable, but I have yet to decide if you are capable of understanding. Save your streets from this fool dwarf, then we will talk.
It took Javaris long enough to come up with this. Are you sure it was him?
Others have asked for the Gatlock, but only he chose to delude himself beyond no. Is 3 years so long to a hateful fool? I have no way of understanding such weakness. His crime seems obvious. Further evidence could be the deaths of many. I wouldn't wait.
I appreciate you bringing this to me.
I have long thought this city would destroy itself. This would only hasten the inevitable. Panahedon, Hawke. It will be interesting to see if you die.
So, hunting a thief. Asking at the coterie would be a good bet.
Good idea, Anders. Might as well follow through with this one. I remember I didn't like waiting for fear it would actually kill more people. Some games do that, which is really cool, but like, watch your language. You just got here. Hey, boy dog. What, baby? What's the matter? Think you're being sneaky? You're very large. My baby. Alright, if you can lay down, you can stay here, but you have to sit or lay down. Sit. Lay down. Okay, good job. There you go. Good boy. Oh, I've got turned around. Oh.
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop?
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meeker lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
There's a lot riding on finding Javaris. Can you help?
The members of our little fellowship expect privacy. But he skipped out on paying me, too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
Javaris doesn't exactly sound like a mastermind at work here.
No, no, he does not. I love you. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Help! I'm stuck. Oh god. Am I forever stuck? No. Okay. Hold on, Fenris, I'm coming.
Go down! Gotcha!
This won't last long.
Dang Skippy. Move, gentlemen. 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 Thank you.
One more is vanquished.
I'm stuck!
Teach you to mess with a mage.
Let us see.
While you can!
You wish to fight?
Destructive forces of nature coming up!
That's a lot of blood.
I think this is where we find Zevran later.
That should do it.
Oh, just warm welcome, huh?
Now you fall! Go down!
Oh hey, I think that's for Isabel.
I'll deal with this.
Isabella.
Go down!
This won't last long.
And we live another day.
into the wilderness. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
Bastard's got me!
Aw, they came to stand next to me. Where's our friends? Fighting for their lives.
I can't move! Now you fall!
That any way to greet an old friend?
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
You brought this on yourself. Who else would steal their powder?
Wait. You're tracking for the Qunari? Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
Him being our man would be a trifle too easy.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Qunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
So far, all I see is you.
Leaving the other person behind is the first step in running away. Sorry if that's inconvenient. Here. You want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Sounds like you have a long way to go. Hopefully.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog-lord inroaders.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you over the sound of your patheticness. Sad alley. Bombastic side eye.
All of you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
Yes, stay out. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wait. Messer Hawk. Maker, please, the street is death. There was a cloud that drove people mad, and now a seeping mist that kills. All I can do is warn people. If someone like you dies on my watch, I am right stuffed.
Easy, son. Keep your post. This is my risk.
But... shit.
They all just follow me without saying anything.
My throat burns. We must find the source.
This should do the trick on those barrels. Need another latch to shut us down. Now you fall!
Where are they?
Need another latch to shut us down.
Need a switch. Oh, there's one. Oh, I'm stuck.
Teach you to mess with a maid.
Let us see. Wish to fight.
Oh no. Can I get it? Okay, got it. Oh no. Slow motion.
I'm not sure how much we can do for these people.
I'm coming. Oh, hi.
Looks like we made it.
you go?
Make up the good news. Where to now? It's gonna kill me.
Oh, there is. Come here, you.
Nicely done. The Arashok was right. The poison got the thieves.
They deserve their fates.
Okay, it's not letting me grab it. I know. Okay, okay, okay. There it is. Jeez. Okay. There it is. Under his body. I got it. I'm coming. Hey, yeah. Oh, she looks nuts.
So, your fault, I presume?
Is that Sarah Hawk?
See?
You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
What's wrong with her face?
So, care to explain your particular brand of crazy?
Qunari take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose.
Oh.
We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Qunari thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
You were going to kill people anyway. That's not funny at all, really.
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Qunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
This is her Cocoa Puff.
Damn thing, I'm stuck!
Glitching here a bit. Okay, there we go.
Time to tell the Arashok how he was right. And wrong.
I hate being right. And wrong.
Survivors are finally creeping out. Thank you, Misael.
You're welcome. Oh wait. No, no, no. Let's go finish the one we were doing. In the daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Don't lick me. Yuck. Stop that. Yuck. Stop. Stop. No. Stop. don't like when you lick me. Disgusting.
You were allowed.
Stop it. Oh, now you're mad at me. I told you before I don't like it.
I was wrong about our thief.
You'll get used to it.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. Selfishness, want, denial. How do you allow this to continue?
I mean, you didn't actually help the situation either.
If you dislike Kirkwall so much, why haven't you left?
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal.
Okay, get down.
You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
I take no blame for this city. I'm new here too.
And it disgusts you as well?
Some of it, but would it be so different anywhere else?
Very good point.
Karistan are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be.
Yeah, they can.
They are free to choose within that role.
You have deserters all the time.
Succeed or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. You claim it is no different anywhere else. We deny that, with a certainty that would benefit not just you, but this whole city.
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you.
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented.
If it's meant to be, it'll be.
Your kind may force our role to change, if the Qun demands.
She was angry to see her people losing their culture by claiming yours.
We accept those who submit to the Qun. The weak naturally seek the strong. It doesn't matter. We did not come equipped to indoctrinate. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's taking long enough.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
You could have built a ship by now, you know.
It is not about a ship. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city.
Okay, okay.
Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful!
Bring it down a notch, home slice. So angry, so angry. I don't know what you're talking about.
Human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
I'm a donkey on the edge. To the Viscount. Just this Descent? Terrible movie. Night Terrors. It's a long road. Hey.
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
An accident on purpose, more or less.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
You could send him gold and he'd complain it was heavy.
And it's about to get worse. A shame. There were overtures of civility. Your influence, no doubt.
Do I want to hear what happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
We need to get out in front of this, and fast.
I feel I've been trying to turn a stampede for some time now. Someone is pushing very hard. Speak with Seneschal Brown. Then you will see why I cannot trust anyone else with this. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Qunari.
No.
But it will cost
You lost your
all.
privilege. You can lay there, but you can't lay in front of me anymore because you keep licking. I will not have it.
You have information about the missing Qunari?
I am to help you, yes.
What's up, buddy?
Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all.
Oh.
But that is neither here nor there.
I thought we were friends. Why don't you like me?
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office. Bringing attention to such an incident benefits no one.
You would do nothing.
The Qunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf.
Has anyone reported this to the Qunari?
Maker, no. I'd be signing the messenger's death warrant. He'll find out soon enough, of course. And when he does, the Viscount is rightly concerned that the illusion of peace will dissolve.
So where would you start, if you were the starting type?
I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the City Guard has no excuse for allowing this, unless they were involved. Not coincidentally, a number of recent recruits have failed to report. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
A hanged man.
Hanged man? Even I know that. Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet. The Viscount is under enough scrutiny as it is.
The trappings change, but power here is the same as power anywhere.
I need your help again. Can we speak privately? Perhaps in my clinic?
Let's go!
Alright, let's go talk to Anders. What? Anders. What do you have to say? We're gonna have Fenris sit out and bring Varric because I don't know what Anders is gonna say.
These patients need me more than anyone in Hightown. Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately?
No.
And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know past their harrowing.
That's really sad.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Exactly. The Templars are using the Right of Tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Whatever you think of Templars, you can't imagine they're so heartless.
They're worse. There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself.
Sir Ulrich von
He's the one who did the
Liechtenstein.
ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs. You have too much involvement with the Guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people. Sir Ulrich's a sadist. Cold-blooded as a lizard. He likes to experiment on mages.
Ooh.
Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
How do we stop them?
My friends in the Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
What do you mean, tranquil solution?
That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the Free Marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
I'll be there. Though this Sir Ulrich would be a fool to keep such a plan in writing.
I am honored by your trust. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Alright, I think we'll do this quest with him now. And we're not going to take Bay because Bay would be upset.
Make your breath, Hawk. You do get results, don't you?
I do. Okay, I got 3 range people. It's
The
not
sewers
usual.
aren't hard. Do not tell anyone about this way into the gallows. It's a secret that has saved the lives of hundreds of mages.
Pouch of pebbles.
This is it. This tunnel will take us into the gallows. Are you ready to help me find evidence of the tranquil solution?
Let's go.
Okay, so take him and we're gonna take Fenris. I just saved it, so if we don't like how it turns out, I can just do it again. Like if he gets mad at me. He sometimes does get mad at me.
The Templars are despicable. They fear to fight us. So they destroy our minds instead.
I mean, that's pretty terrible. Really don't agree with turning them tranquil.
They're on to us, boys. Let's make
That's
sure
enough.
they don't go any
Make us forgive you.
Lyrium smug. We've built these tunnels to serve. It's the Templars who crave the stuff.
Ooh, look at everybody leveling up. Alright, let's see.
No, please. I haven't done anything wrong.
That's a lie. What do we do to mages who lie?
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking me.
Oh,
no. No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape? You know what happens to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
Please, no! Don't make me tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
The Chantry frowns on Templars who take personal advantage of their charges.
Who's this?
You fiends will never touch a mage again.
It's the name of the maker. I'm caught! Suck on the fireball! Worst nightmare! Listen, don't get more excited.
You've assembled quite the team.
They will die! I will have every last Templar for these abuses.
It's over, Anders. They're all dead.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon!
I am no demon. Are you one of them, that you would call me such?
Anders, that girl is a mage. We rescued her from being made tranquil.
She is theirs. I can feel their hold on her.
She's the reason you're fighting, Anders. Don't turn on her now. Please, Messer.
Baker, no. I almost... If you weren't here...
Uh-huh.
I need to get out of here.
Okay.
We should move on.
Let's go.
See, there you go. Have your
You
nice little
saved
bed
my
right
life,
there.
Messer. What was that thing?
He's no demon. Just a deeply troubled man.
Can I go home now?
Sir Ulrich is gone. You'll be safest in the circle.
Without Sir Ulrich, maybe it's not so bad. Thank you again, Messer.
Fenris level 10, let's go! You too, Sebastian. I appreciate your friendship also. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Anders. 'Cause we know he's upset. Hey, buddy.
Trash. Trash. Keep.
Aw.
Trash.
Poor
Trash.
Anders.
Won't be needing that anymore.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea. This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
Good. How are you feeling?
I can't go on like this.
No, I would imagine not.
We should move on.
Do people really live here?
Sebastian! Curb your princely ways, my guy. the critters outside. It's alright. Alright. Let's save. Let's save. My voice gave out. Orwald. Yeah, he looks like a talker.
You're doing well for yourself.
That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed.
Pal?
All I had to do was turn my head.
And I'm not your pal.
To all my friends. Hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with Heed and Oxman.
Someone has deep pockets. I want an introduction.
Somebody always wants something. But I don't have to take that anymore. 3 hornheads are just a start. You want some of this? Take it from me and my new friends. Good coin means good friends. Come on!
One more.
I could literally just stand here and let my friends do it. See? Isabel joined in too.
I love it when a plan works out. Feeling a little friendlier?
What? What do you want? I just did what he said. It was more coin than I've ever seen.
Come on. Someone's so generous. They deserve recognition.
Templar. It was a Templar. I didn't get the name. We met near the Chantry. He said taking these Kunari was serving the Maker. I swear, he even had the seal of the Grand Cleric. True is true.
I remember this. It's Patrice. Remember that lady who helped us get Katojan?
You have got to be kidding me. A Templar?
Her Grace would never be involved in something like this.
I need to go sell my crap. Isabel, thanks for helping.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
Baby animals are cute. Ships, not so much.
Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
You're very welcome.
The Maker didn't free me.
I see you've been thinking about what I said.
I freed myself. If the Maker did anything, he watched. Why should I thank him for that?
Is it so hard to believe the Maker cares for you? Maybe he gave you the chance to escape.
It doesn't feel like the Maker cares for me, or anyone.
We all make our own choices to do good as well as evil. That is our doing, not the Maker's.
Perhaps. It's been a long time since I gave it any thought.
It's not too late to start.
My goodness, their friendship is so pure. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Well, Eric? Where are you? Oh. What's the matter, buddy? Oh, you're looking in the fire? He's sad.
Hawk, I've got some news.
Oh, what's up?
And maybe you should be sitting down for this. Or drunk. Or both.
Varric, whatever you have to tell me, it'll be fine.
I know. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravain, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
Was he staying in Hightown, or just passing through?
If my information is good, and it's always good, he has a house there. Which gives us a good shot at having a word with my dear sweet brother.
How are you holding up, Varric?
You're asking about me? If it weren't for Bartrand, Bethany would still be here. He has to answer for that. I have to set this right. As much as that's possible.
I've really missed Bartrand. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
Alright. I want to talk to... see if we can talk to Fenris. Because I love him. And then we might call it a night. Oh, we can talk to Fenris.
Last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape. Astia Vala Firmundis. Care to hear the story?
Yes, please.
I enjoy listening to you talk.
Very much.
There are few pleasures greater than speaking with a beautiful woman. Let's see.
Dog.
You've heard of Saharan?
Mm-hmm.
The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Daenerys during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
I thought Daenerys considered you valuable.
He wasn't given a choice. The look on his face as the ship pulled out was priceless. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
Were you with these Fog Warriors willingly?
I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me. He ordered me to kill them. So I did. I killed them all.
Why would you do such a thing?
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
How well did you know these Fog Warriors?
I knew them only a few months, but in that time, I felt as if I truly lived. They were bold, strong, free with their affections. I was in awe of them, and owed them everything. And I turned on them even so.
Didn't Daenerys stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Daenerys was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
This can't be easy to talk about.
I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. Perhaps this is what it means to have a friend.
It might mean more than that.
I have never allowed anyone too close. When my markings were created, the pain was extraordinary, and the memory lingers. But you are unlike any woman I have ever met. With you, it might be different.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
If there was someone before, I have no memory of it.
There was no one after you escaped, even?
I stayed nowhere for long. Who would I trust? I didn't think I needed anyone. or wanted anyone. Until now.
We could find out.
On another evening, perhaps. A last toast, then. To the fallen.
Achievement unlocked, flirtatious.
I remain at your side.
Yeah, you do, buddy. How are you here this whole time? Don't you see this is a taco burrito situation? You need to nachos.
Let's go.
No, you need to go. It's an AB conversation. See yourself out. Alright. We're going to save real quick. And then... Okay, we're friends already. Wow, Sebastian. Jeez, you befriend easy. Yeah, me famous. You'll love to see it. We need our third party. There we go. Alright. We're gonna call it here tonight. And we will pick up tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. And I will catch you in the next video. Goodbye.